Have you actually heard of situational leadership? This model actually says there's no single best style of the leadership. Effective leadership is task relevant, and the most successful leader, they are those who adapt their styles to the performance readiness of the recipient, either individual or team members, based on their competency as well as the commitment, how they are attempting to lead or influence. Effective leadership varies not only with the individuals or the team members, those are being influenced, but it also depends on the job, the task, the functions that attempt to achieve and accomplish. You find the most suitable style to work towards and for each different scenarios. For example, in this model, you can see for most high competent and also highly committed people, simply dedication would be sufficient enough. While for the much less committed and also less competent, for example, new employees, no experience employees, or the people just do not want to spend much extra time for commit certain things, and the direct style would really helpful. And for those in between, either supporting or coaching style would be more suitable. So in this case, when we're thinking about things, I will try to give you example. So just a few weeks ago, I got an urgent request from my procurement department. They're telling me one of the ingredients is discontinued due to the COVID challenge by the supplier. And we only have 3 weeks of inventory. We really need to find an alternative, or we won't be making this product for the customer, which is one of our significant ones. So although I have highly competent and committed cross-functional team members, in this situation, because it requires our immediate reactions and also there's no room for mistakes and error, so I have to actually call up a meeting to explain the situation and the urgency and the risk associated with this sudden scenario. And I have to use the more direct style to monitor every step away. We have to run the pilot testing, do the plant trial, and also to make sure everything is in place for the alternative ingredient, so we will be able to actually run the production in 3 weeks, even without completing our full shelf life study. So this type of scenarios actually telling us the importance for adapt to different situations. Learning my leadership style is only the first stage. How can I best to use it and adapt my style to different people and the situation to achieve the goal will be my continuous learning in the future. When you adapt your style with the people you deal with, they most likely will be more willing to actually accept and take actions. There's always limitations. We are human beings. We have emotion and feeling. We make mistakes. Sometimes we don't want to even change. And the situation can be complex, and sometimes there's all those uncontrollable factors. For example, the COVID, which completely changed how we interact with people in our work and life. So we have to learn to control those controllable factors. And also, there's no single style to fit all. I believe if we strive to be honest, positive, open and flexible and willing to adapt, we will be more likely to have a win-win.